Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode on our single player world. And today we are starting, there was a horse, I thought it was a skelly over there. But we are starting today with a few projects that I want to get done, little mini projects more or less. And by the way, I just want to show you, these horses, despite me having those other two horses going missing, these guys are still connected, which is a very, very weird thing. I'm not too sure what is going on and how this works, but I have not had to reattach them. However, the ones around here, we have had to reattach. But what I want to do today, before I forget to tell you exactly what we're doing, there's one of them. What we want to do is we want to do a zombie proofing job today. That's one of the jobs, and the most important one, I think, because I want to start getting villagers into here as soon as possible. And of course, you can see that we've got quite a way to go with proofing from zombies, because in fact, around this side here, in this area, zombies spawn all day and all night, because the roofed forest is dark enough for zombies to spawn and walk straight into this gate here. I haven't actually had an issue with them all grouping around this guy just yet. Although I might not know, because let's have a look here. Maybe there's, I was thinking there might be a little army behind there, but there isn't. What we want to do is we want to make this zombie proofed. And there comes an example over there. And the only way I can think of is by making a like classic carpet stop, if you get what I mean. Like, I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get to it. That's my only idea that I've found works pretty much every time until a zombie pushes another one over. So as long as we don't hang around at night for too long, I think that will work. And overall, it's more just protecting this area from the day, from zombies walking in. The other areas, of course, are things like this, where at night, we're going to be able to, well, we're going to have a lot of zombies spawning and creepers spawning. Creepers and skellies, I'm alright with. It's the zombies that I don't want for the villagers. You know, that's pretty much the annoying thing about nighttime, is I can't do anything like this without making every part of this base lit up. And I kind of like the idea that there's some darker places. I think that's a little bit of something missed. And I think next time we'll definitely have a look at trying to get zombies out another way. And then another place which we have it, which I think will be a little bit easier, is over here. And we've got another classic example over here. And I think this will be a very easy one, because I won't have to ruin too much of the look by putting in these carpets, whereas on the other side there, the carpets are going to look like a little bit of an eyesore, but I think it's well worth it in the end, and of course we won't be there all the time. So that's my thought behind that, at least. Then we've also got many other things we're going to do today, so that's just the first project that I want to get done today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly... Oh, there's a creeper. There's always a creeper over there. I'm going to just quickly go up here, and I want to show you guys how this place looks at night. May as well just stop off here without any shaders or anything, because I think it looks pretty awesome over here. Let's stop right there. Look at that. And of course now with the fog, you can't see the lights in the far distance, but I just wish we could have this at night and during the day. It would just be so much better if there was a more simple solution than always having creepers blowing us up and zombies attacking us and skeletons attacking us. It's just, it's a little bit annoying, but we'll fix it. We'll definitely find a solution to this problem. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to sleep, and then we're going to get going on another project before we get onto that zombie proofing project. The next project that I'm thinking of doing a little bit of work on is one that I've actually forgotten about, and I've just kind of gone past it. Every time I look at it, I'm like, I need to do something about that, but I haven't done anything about that. And that is on the side here, where we were planning on doing a little bit of a broom closet or something along these lines. Something that we can at least fill this area up with over here. And just on the other side over here is actually our armory. And in here, I don't know if this actually goes anywhere. Where does this go? This just goes into a large empty area. Okay, we could actually do a bit there if we do need space for anything. That's not a bad idea. So what I want to do is I want to, on this side here, in fact, I don't have all the stuff on me, but I want to make that into a little bit of an area just for storing random things that look like cleaning things, I guess. And I think it'll be a little bit of a fun thing, because I've got some ideas there. So let me get out this. In fact, I'll just take this whole box here. I also think I had a box with just, I don't know where I've put it, with only the, I know where it is. Stone in it. There. This one will be the one though. And then that one. Cool. That's all we need to get started on this. And no, it's not. Let me go back, and now that's all we need to get started on this. So I've got an idea for a broom, which I want to try out as well, because I think, you know, there's a few different things you can try in Minecraft to try and get things to look like what they should be looking like, but Of course, we don't know how it's going to turn out until we try it. So I've got an idea for a broom which I want to try out. And let me get out this one here. And if I was right, it should have... Ooh, look at that. Never replaced that. I don't know when I took that. Oh, you know what? I did not bring the correct box in the end. That's not a problem. We surely will have stuff in here. There we go. We got some stuff. Okay, so we'll put in some of these here. And then just make a roof. In fact, I want to make the roof out of a bit of slabs. Do we have that one there? Thank you. And we'll slab it up quickly. And I'm going to do this in birch. And the reason I'm doing it in birch is because this is a very dark area. And I don't want it to be super dark. Like, having the texture, the block texture is also dark as well. We'll just make it way too dark. So there we go, we got that. And then we just need to dig up the floor quick. And then what I'll do, in fact, is I'll just quickly put on a front to this, put a floor into this, and then we'll put the interiors in. And there we have it. We have a floor and a little bit of an entranceway over here. In fact, I've noticed some stuff upstairs there that we might want to get to as well. So let's get started here before we get into that though and get a little bit distracted. I want to first put in a light source in here, of course. And where should I put that? I think maybe on this wall over here. We'll pop one of those in, pop that next to it so that we don't actually get that in the frame. And then I need to get me one of these, if I have, okay, this will work. I was going to say we needed a stone brick stair, but it looks like we don't have any, but I can just put one of those in. It looks like it's being held in. Then, before we get started, I feel like this is not cozy enough, so maybe if we put some of these in, that will make it a little bit more cozy. Just you know what I mean? I feel like it should be a bit more tightly packed. Let's do, oh, that there. One extra one, who cares? And in here... Is that outside? No, it isn't. So I could put another one of these in here and then just make that symmetrical. There we go. And I know we are building with a too wide and even number here, but that's all right. That's cool. Well, it's actually not even this way, but this way is cool because it's just a little broom closet. And oh man, we got to sleep quickly. Let's get in over here. Easy spot. And for some reason, sometimes over here, it tells me that there's monsters. Okay, cool. Sometimes it comes up with the message that there are monsters nearby, but I can never find them. I don't know where they are. I look throughout this entire building, and I just somehow, for the life of me, cannot find them. But that's all right. We'll get rid of that there. Soon enough, we won't have this problem if I can get every single one of those monsters away. So the next thing, I think we can give a little bit of a try to our... Well, first of all, I had an idea for a little bit of a sink over here where we can put a little place to get water from. Then, of course, the bucket. Very simple ideas now, but I'm hoping that these other ones will work. I hope. So my first idea was to use one of these to see if we could get that as a handle. If we put it to the side here, like that. You know, I mean, if we could make that look like a broom handle coming through the wall. But in fact, I do have. Get out of the way. I do actually have space behind this wall to do something like this. So if I could get this armor stand to be pushed kind of to the side here in the wall, I was thinking we could maybe put in one of these with one of these like this and have a little bit of a broomstick. So I want to try this because I think this could actually be a pretty cool idea. And of course, me with my armor stands recently has been quite a big thing. So I want to try this out quickly. All right, so everything we need should be here right now. So if I put one of these down here and I'll put this guy in over here like that. Yep. Cool. And then what the plan with this is pretty much, if you guys don't know what I do with these armor stands, like why I find them so awesome, is you can push anything pretty much anywhere you want. So we'll get rid of that, push that there. And I just feel like it's something I've missed out on for a long time. And instead of pulling that block away, we pull this block away here so that it doesn't go again. Can I push that forward anymore? I wonder. Let me just try something else, because I think I could get this into the wall a little bit. In fact, let me just see what happens when I push this block down over here. We'll do this and see if it still sticks out. And then we'll put another one in. And we'll put that one down there. Does that... You see, it just doesn't stick out anymore. I need this to come just a little bit further. Is there any way I can do this? Is there any way I could perhaps push that just one little bit forward? Let me go from the bottom here. See, maybe this could push it a bit further. One in there. No. In over here. And then that pushes it all the way forward. There's got to be some way of me doing this. In fact, if I had that there, would that be sticking out on that side? No. I think this is going to take a little bit of thinking, a little bit of planning. What's something I could perhaps push this against? Maybe a stair. If I could push this against a stair like this. Let me test this out quickly. If I pushed something against a stair block, in fact, I'll have to do it this way. Here. Like this. Could I get it to drop down that way? So I'll try this out. I'll put this armor stand in over here. One of these just to make sure it doesn't go all the way. And then we'll test this out. I think this could perhaps do something for us. Let's do that there. Yeah, that could. Oh, wait, no. You see, that's why I've got to remove that block first. Okay, so if I did that, would that come through the wall? It looks like it's almost in the same spot though. So let me just do this. Oh, I've got to do that way. There. And we'll do another one in. And of course, we're going to use stairs when we do this so the thing doesn't go all like black like that. You see, it's just so close. It's so close. I've got it. Kind of. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Let me quickly put in these here just to fill this area up quickly. And what I've done, because I've played around with different bounding boxes, like binding boxes here, and look at this. So if we put in this guy here, and then one of these, this appears to give us the correct distance. So I'll quickly put that in there. However, is this the right way? Am I doing this the right way? I don't think I am. No, I'm not. I'm messed up already. So we're going to get rid of that. Then we'll put this one in here. That's the way I want to do it. And then I put it in. So pretty much what happens is, not that, that happens. Oh, that's interesting. I never knew. I always forget about that. In fact, that you can't place that well. There's a block or something there. All right, so you see this? This almost lines up there. In fact, just one thing I want to try. I want to see how this looks at an angle, if we can get that to work, if maybe that sticks out a little bit. And we can get rid of these there because it's not actually pushed into a block. Yeah, I think this way works a little bit better, like that and that there. And then we'll put that in right there. All right, so that's what I've come up with to get this at the right angle. Then I wish I could get this down just a little bit lower, but it doesn't appear that I can find a way. Maybe, I don't know if I can move snow layers. That could be a way of doing it. So I'll have to look into that though. But for now, we'll stick with this because I don't think this looks 100% right. Like, let me tell you this, it doesn't look 100% right. It's not really like satisfying for the amount of work we've put in for this, but at least we've got some attempted. And if anyone does want to try out, and now I've shown you how I did it, at least build upon this way and come up with a way of getting this a bit better in their own world, let me know. Send me like a little image of what you've done or a little bit of a description of what you've done. We could always change it in here. But I just thought this would be a cool broom, and it sort of works in some way, a little bit. But I feel like I feel like it should look a lot better than what it does. So we'll put these in here, and there we go. You see what I mean? I just wish I could get rid of that. If I could drop that down a little bit, but the half slab drop is a massive drop. And that's what just gets me. In fact, I can do this. I know what I'm going to do to try and get rid of that little piece there. And it does involve snow layers, but I think we will get this to work. All right, and here it is completed, I think. In fact, just up the top there, I want to put a railing or something like that. But for now, we can call this completed. So in here, we've got our broom, which is less than ordinary. But you know what? It's things like this that really make the world just our world. You know what I mean? Just messing around with things like that don't quite work, but we tried, and that's what counts. And then obviously just a few other things in there, not too much, but you know, it's all about the things that don't work as well as the things that do work. Then around here, this is where I was talking about where I want to fix up here at some stage. We'll probably come to this in the next episode, just do a quick fix up of this. I'm not going to put anything in these houses. I think they just are good for pre-built houses just to look like they're filling up this area. And in fact, I haven't even filled up these walls. Let me just do this over here. I've still got, I've got that whole wall to do there. Man, we don't come up here enough. And then, of course, over here, I'm planning on doing maybe like a little plants over there. We'll put some grass like what we've done in over here. And this is where I wanted to put in we've got the fence. We can take this out and just pop these two in here. And then that works well from both sides of this. No, I did not want to do that. Okay, that's fine. It can stay on the ground. There we go. All right, so that's, I think, this area pretty much done. Over here, of course, as I say, same thing as there. we're going to do that sort of stuff. And we haven't come across here, so we may as well go across this bridge. And then go over to the next spot that I want to do. In fact, look at that. How cool is that? Never come over here enough. I like these. I like this little spot in our town. But then we'll come down here. Where's the sun? The sun is around there. I want to test this out at night because, of course, we're going to be zombie-proof in this. And the only good way I can find, as I say, that always seems to work is by putting in a strip of carpet to block the zombie from pathfinding over here. However, as I say, it's not a very good-looking thing. So I'll show you here. We'll do that. Take out these. Oh, and here we've got a guy, which if you came a few minutes later, that would have been great, zombie. But you know what? We'll just keep you alive for now, so we can test out our theory. All right, go back over this side. And over here, I'm just gonna have to put these into here, and it's yeah, of course you're gonna hit me. And then we'll test this out here. So if he comes back over, we've got to put in a piece of string over there, there, and there. Okay, good. And then over here, okay, you can keep that carpet. I'm cool with that. I got a few more. You can have it. I'm kind of like that. And then if I do that, you see what I mean? Can't come over here. Let's check where your path finds to. Nowhere. You see, I don't like, oh man, I don't like the look of this, but I feel like it's necessary though. So if we do that there, yeah, you know, I'm cool with leaving that there. I'm cool with it. Tell me what you guys think, but I feel like a lot of people won't like it. But if you've got another idea, I'm very down to try it out. So if you've got another idea that could work with something else here, of course, I could also put something in over here to block them from coming in, but that's just kills the look of this. But I think that's all right. So this is like our first stage of zombie proofing. The next stage will be actually zombie proofing inside here. So the next spot would be probably around here. We'll put in these here. We'll actually have to put in a bit of this over here just to hide the string that's going to go in there. And we'll do this. So if we take away this here, pop in another one, and like that, we'll do it. In fact, you know what could even work is maybe doing this on the grass out there with green. That could actually take away a little bit, you know what I mean? So if we put in the green carpet there, it would stop them from going, I don't know. I just think it would stop it from looking like a fake block like this. Alternatively, I could try and like merge this in with some stuff and use a bit of gray carpet as well instead of just the light gray carpet. So that's a thought, at least. And then we'll go over to the last two places I can think of in the village that will have a spot for them to come in, which is over here. And I'm almost keen to just leave this open for now and see how we go with zombies coming in over here. But this one here, I think will be a very easy one to fix up. So we'll get rid of that and pull these two away here. And I want to use some brown carpet here because we've got that little spruce slab there, and I think that's a pretty close color to the normal Minecraft brown carpet. Plus, another thing, when we do update to 1.12, that's going to leave us with, you know, a lot of changes, but the changes aren't going to affect us too much because, of course, we don't have the lime green or anything like that, any of the big changes in color coming around here. So we'll do that. And 3 is actually the perfect number. Although, I've seen a flaw in my plan. There we'll get rid of that. We'll make this work. We'll do something like that there and there. Because the flaw is that they're still going to be able to step up over here. But we'll fix it. If it becomes a problem, we'll fix it. But for now, we'll put in this here. And we'll have to get rid of these because you can see through. Look at that. You can see through these path blocks. And that's something we don't want. So we'll do that there and some of those there. Yeah, I could even put in the fences up to there. Let me try this out quick. Sun's about to go down, which is good. Good for us. We can finally see if these are going to block these. I hope that they don't pathfind up onto this block here, though. That could be a problem. Alternatively, I can just get more carpet. Look at that. Okay, cool. Cool. So, now that it's nighttime, I'm going to wait about a minute or whatever until we get some spawns. And I want to just test out that corner over there. Then, of course, the other issue is, and I want to just walk around and maybe just highlight a few areas that we're going to have to fix. You can see here, we could probably put in a thing here, but I'm pretty sure they can't spawn on the path blocks. Yeah, look at that. A lot of dark areas around. A major one, actually, is in here. Look at that. We will come to this at a later stage, of course, of course. But for now, I think, let's see if these things have spawned. We'll go up there. Make sure we're spawning them in around here. They ought to spawn in a few. There's one. Right. Oh, and he's seen me. Look at that. Look at that. That guy. He saw me from all the way over there. We'll see. We'll see what happens when he gets to the bridge. It looks like he can't find me. However, that could be just because I'm far away. Yeah, let me stand over here, see if he'll come around. Okay, there we go. It just lost a little bit of attention. There we go. Come on. And now it should be, yeah, in the right spot. Okay, cool. So that does work. Putting those out there means that this is zombie-proofed from this side as well. Of course, we've got these spots here, as I say, but we'll get to them at a later stage. Now what I want to do is I want to do some other extra zombie-proofing with lighting in another area, which I think really needs it. All right, so the next area is over here, and we've got this creeper coming over here. I don't know why I was about to cut, because I actually have pretty much everything on me, except for, oh, you know what? You know what? I think it's a good idea for me to just sleep. Let's sleep. And I've got these super fast skeletons all of a sudden. I'm not too sure why. I don't know if you guys just saw that guy spotlight that just shot at me, spinning around, going fast as anything. It's crazy. Alright, so now we appear to have everything that we need, and this is the area that I was looking to fix up just a little bit by putting in a bit of lighting and stuff. And I've got this here. Let me just quickly get these out here before I forget to do that. And in fact, we didn't have everything we needed, and I was I was a little bit mistaken. We needed one more thing, which was cobblestone walls, and then we've got everything that we need. So what I want to do is I want to put in a few more of these lights around here, because quite clearly this area is not bright enough when you come around here at night. So we need to get in these here and go up a few of these and just do this, because these small touches don't only help us with the light, but they also help us with filling in the blank area around here. And I think that's really useful to getting this place looking a lot better. So in here we'll need one down here as well. And I don't want to go too crazy with them, because I do think they look a little bit over the top when we do too many. Just spam them everywhere, of course. We don't want to do that. But if we do that there, that looks like it might be one block too low, but that's all right. We'll handle it. Yeah, that's actually not bad, one block lower. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. And then over here, I want to do some of these, which are the ones I really, really like. Doing that there and these like that. And the reason I like that is because I can do that all the way around. Look at that. Okay, awesome. Then up here, of course, we got to put in a few more. I'm just going to plan them out. Put in one there. We'll put in one around there. Another one in here. And another one in over... Probably find over here is a good spot for them. And then before I get onto this, well, I'll finish this one off first. But before I get onto this, I also want to fix up this wall to our left right now, because it's not looking too sharp for me, if you ask me. Look at that, the very blank, boring wall. And we can fix that up. We don't have to live with a wall like that. We'll fix it up. So we'll do that, and then this is my plan. Very easy, very simple plan. And of course, I'm sure a lot of people knew what it was. We're going to put in a bunch of these here. And, of course, that fixes up the wall problem. Like that, look at that. Even make it a little bit hanging from there. And I know it looks a bit weird for now, but trust me, it's going to look good. Once we go back there, already it looks a lot better. It just takes away from that boring, flat wall that we've got and fixes it up. So all I've got to do is I've got to put in those parts on these little lamps over here where we've planned them out. But I'm probably going to do that between this episode and the next, because I'm sure you guys know what's going to come like. You guys know what it's going to look like. So we'll leave it like this. So for today, guys, I think that will do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really excited to get this whole town just ready and ready to where it should be. You know what I mean? I really wanted to get villagers in here, and we're getting really super close to getting villagers in here. In fact, in the next few days, I think we're gonna have some at least test villages. The poor buggers don't know what's coming for them, but yeah, we're gonna have some test villages in here and see how they go. I think they'll be alright for the most part, and we'll start to see how long it will take before they become zombies. Because if it comes down to the fact that they take quite a few days before they become zombie villagers on average, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.